President Joe Biden made a stop in the Badger State today, a week before Republicans hold their first debate in the same city. NBC 15's Mark McPherson joins us live from Milwaukee with more. Mark?
Yeah, Lee, behind me is Team Manufacturing. It makes, among other things, wind turbine generators. It's an industry that President Biden says was helped not only by the Inflation Reduction Act, but also Bidenomics.
President Joe Biden.
President Joe Biden had one message for Milwaukee.
It's working. It's working.
A year after the Inflation Reduction Act was signed, the president focused on how he feels Bidenomics is helping workers.
Nearly 800,000 new manufacturing jobs nationwide. More than 20,000 manufacturing jobs in Wisconsin. From Green Bay to Verona to Pleasant Prairie.
I thought it was very inspiring. It helps definitely for the renewable energy industry.
Workers at Team say some of Biden's policies are already taking effect.
Our side, we're into solar, storage, and hydrogen projects, so it's a huge bonus for us, and it helps us all around, not only our own business, but our industry.
This company predicts that demand for the wind turbine generators, which they're making right here in this facility, will double next year.
And it's not just manufacturing. He thinks Bidenomics is rippling out in the entire workforce.
And unemployment has been below 4% for the longest stretch in over 50 years. 50 years. Wisconsin's unemployment rate is just 2.5%. That's lower than it was every single month the prior administration.
He also touched on help for agriculture and high-speed internet in Wisconsin, two important topics to include in a speech for a state that will help decide the election.
There's nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. So let's do it together. God love you. May God bless you all.
One topic the president didn't really touch on earlier today was President Trump, who, of course, all those new indictments came yesterday. Today, the president was just focusing on a topic that will most likely be central to his campaign in 2024. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Mark McPherson, NBC 15 News.
Mark, thank you. President Biden also says Hawaii will get whatever it needs from the federal government as the state responds to the Lahaina wildfire, and also pledged to make a visit to the island once recovery operations in that area are complete.
Almost 500 federal personnel have been deployed to Maui to help communities and survivors get back on their feet. FEMA, search and rescue teams are sifting through the ashes in that 5-mile area that you've seen on television has been burned. It's painstaking work. It takes time, and it's nerve-wracking. Most of the debris can't be removed until it's done. My wife Jill and I are going to travel to Hawaii as soon as we can. That's what I've been talking to the governor about. I don't want to get in the way. I've been to too many disaster areas, but I want to go make sure we got everything they need.